So be specific.
Hey y'all, my name is Tasha. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about the pre-op bariatric sleeve surgery that I'm currently getting ready to have. Um, I went to Dr. Wade Nazari from out of Greenville, North Carolina at Southern Surgical. Um, the doctor is awesome. My husband just had his, and he's currently 1 month out. Cause I have him. And he's doing so good. He's lost over what 40.
1 month, 46 and a half
Yep.
pounds. Dr. Wade Nazir is probably one of the best doctors there is out there.
And so I'm getting ready to have mine. Like I said, I went today. I had an appointment. But let me talk to y'all a little bit about what I had to go through to get up to this point because it was a lot. um, the first thing that we had to do was take a class, and that class determined whether you wanted to do it or not. And if you did, you were to schedule an appointment with that doctor's office. So obviously, I scheduled an appointment with Miss Julie from Southern Surgical, and went to my first initial appointment. She told me the things that I needed to do to complete the pre-op, and that was to have a psyche eval done, nutritionist. What else, honey?
What'd you say?
What I had to do for the pre-op?
You go to your class?
Yeah,
You know that?
yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little nervous. It's my first time ever like doing
Basically,
a
you go
video.
through a class, which is an informational class with Southern Surgical, and it lasts you about 4 hours. And no, they don't feed you lunch because I think they think you need to lose weight. So, and then after that, they'll set you up with the initial appointment with the PA, Miss Julie, and she'll go over everything with you and tell you what all you need to do for your pre-op and everything, and gives you weight, your blood pressure, all this kind of stuff. And then after that, I guess it depends on when, how they set up the appointments. Because with me, it was totally different how she got hers done. She got all of her psych, but then again, I didn't know any better at the time, and she kind of learned from me the mistakes that I had to go through. But you go through your psych. Okay, your first appointment with the psych is basically you take a 550 questions, on a computer
It's
test,
a
and
lot of questions.
yeah, and then by the time you're done with that, you really are crazy. So then you go back a week later and they tell you if you're crazy or not, if you're approved for the surgery with them. Okay, so there's your psych. Then you have to go through a nutritionist and you have to take a little test. What's a carb? What's a vegetable? What's a starch? In which after the surgery is really helpful.
Yeah.
It's
Make
really,
sure you pay attention to your nutritionist class because it helps out a lot.
And then after that, most of the time, if you're a pretty big person like we were, I was, but basically you go through a pulmonologist and a cardiologist. With a pulmonologist, depends on which one you go to. Some of them want you to do a sleep study, so there's no guarantee. It depends on
Yeah.
your pulmonologist. With ours, we just had to do a pulmonology function test.
Never
And
try to, lie to the doctor or anything like that because that's very important. It's about you breathing and
got to make sure that you're
yeah,
clear through the anesthesia because you don't want to get in there and something's wrong because you lied
absolutely.
and then you don't wake up because you don't want that to happen.
Yeah, we know a person that ended up lying about it and then they ended up telling the doctor and it ended up causing it longer for them to, the process took longer for them.
And then you actually had somebody who was under anesthesia when they were getting ready to knock him out, and they admitted to actually eating a cheeseburger that morning, and they had to prolong the surgery for about 3 months.
Yeah.
So don't do that. I don't care how hungry you are. Trust me, you will be. So the pulmonology, then they'll clear you. Then you go to the cardiologist, and 99% of the time they're going to want you to do at least a nuclear stress test.
Yeah.
And that's probably a 2 or 3 week process right there by
It
itself.
took me 2 weeks. Luckily, I was able to get in at the appointment within a week and then back in within a week for the results. But everything turned out pretty good. Everything was clear for me. Endoscopy, you had to do an endoscopy where they go down and they look at your stomach and determine if you got any ulcers or whatever. And if you do, it still that won't
It doesn't matter. They'll
Yeah,
take them out.
they'll take them out at the
Trust me, your
time.
stomach's going bye-bye. They're going to take them
Yeah.
all out.
And or if you need something like if you have a bacteria or something like I had a bacteria in my stomach was eating my liner, so they
Which
gave
causes
me
ulcers, of course.
yeah,
So.
and they just gave me medication for 14 days, and it was gone after that.
But the process, honestly, is a pretty
Lot.
emotional, lengthy process because there's going to be
Mhm.
times, like with me, there was times I wanted to give up because I've actually had to, in the middle of mine, I had to switch doctors and find a different doctor.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to find one that, is you can get an appointment with immediately because everybody else wanted, oh, we got one that's 3 months ahead.
Yeah.
No. I took care of that. We got that within the same week.
If
but
you are around here and North Carolina and you're close to Greenville, North Carolina,
don't go through a cardiologist or pulmonologist in Greenville because they will take you forever.
Yeah.
Go to somebody surrounding areas because it doesn't matter which pulmonologist or which cardiologist you go to as long as you get a clearance. The only ones that they want you to go through is their nutritionist and their psych.
But I highly recommend Southern Surgical. The girls there, they've been very nice, very sweet to us.
They're like family. They'll treat you like you're your family. You walk
every
in,
time
it's a
you go
first name basis.
In, it doesn't matter if it's a month later, 2 months later. I got it.
Bye-bye.
They always treat you like family. That's just the way they are, and they've been like that from the beginning. But I'm not here to promote nobody. I'm just my own experience. Let's see. But yeah, getting all those things done was a long. I got it done within a month. It took my husband 2 months because we ended up, like I said, trading doctors. But yeah, about a month and a half.
Not too bad.
But today I went to my final appointment, and that means that I went and seen my surgeon, which is Dr. Wade Naziri, and everything looks good. I'm clear for surgery. I'm so excited. I waited a long time for this. I'm sorry if I cry, y'all, but these are happy tears. It's just been a real struggle for me. 2 years ago, I broke my ankle in 3 places, and ever since then, I've gained a lot of weight, and it's put so much of restriction on me where I have to depend on family and my boys to help me, and I get frustrated every day. I mean, there's not a day that don't go by that I don't get frustrated because in my mind I can get up and do it, but when I do, because I have arthritis in my back and my neck, so it's hard for me and muscle spasms. And if you're a big person, you know exactly what I'm talking about, the pain that we go through on a daily basis. And I'm the type of person that I don't like taking pain pills. Like anything for pain, I can't because it makes me nauseated, even if I take nausea medication. So Lord help me whenever I have my surgery, because I'm gonna be, vomiting like all the time. But so it's been a very hard strain on me, and I'm just so ready to get this done and get this over with. I'm ready to be able to just go out and do things. I mean, the little things like cross my legs or, and just the little things to do. I used to enjoy horseback riding. I want to get back into that. Um, there's just a lot of things I want to do. I have 2 boys. They're 14 and 12, and there's things that I want to do with them and go to their games. My son just got done playing football, and I went to like 2 of his games only because this is my youngest one. But I couldn't even hardly go to the games because it was so hard for me to go out there and just walk. It hurts bad, and if you're overweight person, and not even necessarily have to be an overweight person, just a person that understands and knows how back pain hurts and muscle spasms. But but I can't wait. I'm so ready. Today they submitted everything to my insurance, so I'm hoping to get back an approval. My husband, we got the approval for him with back in within 24 hours. So hopefully it may be next Monday or Tuesday, and before the approval, because of course tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. And if you have any questions or concerns, hold on a minute.
I just got one quick thing to say. If you're thinking about having this surgery, don't do it right before the holidays. Because
I didn't even want to do this before Thanksgiving, but it's the way it fell, because I didn't want to go through Thanksgiving nor Christmas. That's just how ready and devoted I am and want to do this.
Because I can't eat anything that we're up here cooking right now, and it really sucks. The first 2 weeks of liquid diet, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I haven't done my post-op yet, but I'm about to here in a little bit. And it's gonna be about a 2-hour post-op, because there's a lot of things that you should really know. And sometimes I just wish I was fat again and had my stomach back just so I can eat my stuff, you know.
But I'm sorry for all the ramble, and if I skipped around from here to there. This is my first video, so I hope I did really good on it. But if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll do my best to answer them the best I can. Thank you. Bye, y'all.